Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I got a brew for you today out of Memphis, Tennessee. I was in a local liquor store here in Cheville. And I saw this brew here. I'd never heard of this brewery. It's Flyway, F-L-Y-W-A-Y. Flyway Brewing Company out of Memphis, Tennessee. Never heard of these guys. But what I've got for you today is a Flyway Light American Pilsner. On the back of the can here it says that it's a 4% ABV, brewed in Shelby County. American Pilsner, Independent Craft Breweries Association. Says, support your local brewery. We pride ourselves on protecting our local land and living things that thrive here. Staying true to the environment we find in our own backyard. Flyway Brewing Company, Memphis, Tennessee. Wet your beak responsibly. Alright, www.flywaybrewing.com if you want to go check them out. I have not done that. Because, a lot of times, I'll get these brews and I really don't do a whole lot of research on them or anything. I just, bring them out here and read what's on the can, and I don't never read. Most of the time I don't even look at them till I get them out here and start doing the review, and then I'll read the label and all that kind of good stuff, because I don't have a whole lot of time to do. Y'all hear that all the time, but I'm pressed for time when I do these. I don't have a whole lot of time to do research and all this other stuff with what I got going on, so I just kind of bring them out here, read the label, and give y'all what I think about them. That's basically it. If I had more time, I could put some more time into doing them, and I'd love to be able to do that. Maybe when I retire, I can spend a little more time on the brews itself and give you more information. I just don't do a lot of research on them. So anyway, that's why I give you the website if I can, at least tell you what it is. I can't put it up there because YouTube thinks I'm trying to send you some porn site or something. I've tried it a couple different times, and then they send me community warnings or some bullshit that I've, done porn or some kind of crap, and that's not it at all. I think the algorithm sees on a lot of these websites that ask you if you're 21 or older and stuff like that, and the algorithm sees that as sexually explicit website or whatever, and how in hell this stupid robot crap figures that stuff out. Anyway, only thing I've ever put up there is beer websites, and then I get flagged for community guidelines violations or some kind of garbage because it asks for an age, but it's a beer website. Anyway, whatever. I don't put them up there. I try to say what it is, but I don't put them up there no more because I get that kind of garbage, and it's just a pain in the butt to try to re-edit a video once I put it up there. So I don't do it. Anyway, let's try this Flyway Light American Pilsner today on a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. I'm expecting a very light straw gold brew. And I don't know yet, it's very, very light straw gold. Man, look at that, it's beautiful. Man, look at that. That head coming up there. It got just a little touch of haze to it. Pretty light straw gold though. Nice head. I don't know if y'all can hear that fizz or not, but the bubbles are kind of coarse around the edges, and they're really going to town. I'm going to try to get a taste of them. Tastes like beer, and just an ever so slight touch of citrus. I mean, I don't know where that's coming from, but that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna give it a swish, and it's just a little bit hazy. Just a little bit. It's not completely bright. I mean, I can see images through it and stuff, but it's got a little bit of haze to it. seem to haze it up just a little bit more, but it's still just a beautiful gold brew. Light straw gold. The head's about completely gone now. Flyway Light American Pilsner. This was canned on January 17th of 2025, so it's about 8 months into the lifespan of it. Flyway Light American Pilsner, 4% ABV. So, this is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourself and your family and pay your own damn way just like I do. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Cheers. Well, light describes it perfectly because it is just super light. It's light on alcohol volume, and it's light on flavor as well. It doesn't taste bad. It's just the flavor profile is very low. It's got a good flavor. It just is weak. Very light flavor, weak flavor, however you want to put it. When compared to, say, Busch Light, which is my go-to, to me, Busch Light is a 4.1. This is a 4.0. But Busch Light has more flavor, in my opinion. This one is extremely light. I mean, it's mild. It's fine. But my Busch Light seems to have a higher flavor profile than this light here at a 0.1% ABV difference. I'll take my Busch Light every day of the week over this. Not that this tastes bad or anything, but it's an independent brewery. These tend to be a little more expensive. I can get Busch Light for less than $1 a can. This, I think I paid $10 for a 6-pack, something like that. So price-wise, it doesn't make any sense for me to buy this over Busch Light, being that Busch Light's got just a hair more alcohol and, to me, more flavor. Just to call it like I said. I mean, this is a good brew. It tastes good. There's nothing really wrong with it, but for me, the flavor is just weak. It's not watered down. It's just weak. It's just not got a big, huge flavor profile, and the price is a little restrictive for me. I bought a 6-pack of it, to try, and I don't mind, buying a 6-pack of local brews and giving local businesses my patronage, or whatever you want to call it. I want to support my Tennessee breweries. I appreciate them. I love having these small breweries here in Tennessee. They just tend to be priced a little out of my price range to make them my go-to, where I can get Busch for less than $1 a can. These are a little more expensive, so I'm just going to stick with my go-to, but I do like to support my Tennessee breweries and give them a shout out and try them when I can. Because a lot of times you can't, I'm sure Flyway does more than just American Light Pilsner. I'm sure they have several others. Like I said, I ain't been to the dadgum website or anything, so I don't know, but I'm sure they do. But this is the only one I've never even heard of Flyway till I got this, and I'm sure they have more, but nothing else was there. This was the only one they had on hand, so who knows? But it being out of Memphis, Tennessee, you would think some Tennessee brews would be a little more readily available than they are. I mean, it's just the way it is. Small breweries have a limited distribution, I guess, and sometimes a bigger brewery will pick up something they have abundance of or something and distribute it. I don't know how all that shit works, but it's just odd to me we get one and not get 2 or 3 varieties from the same brewery. It's just a little bit odd, unless the inventory requires them to push them out further to get sales. I don't know. Anyway, if you see this Flyway light American Pilsner around, if you like extremely light beers, give it a shot if you ain't never. If you're not much on light beer, leave it setting, because it's extremely light. That's definitely a crushable brew. I mean, a good lawnmower beer or something like that, it's just the price is a little prohibitive. You know, it's a little bit more expensive than what I want to give for a lawnmower beer. I'm going to score it. I'm going to score it a B+. And mainly because it's just light on flavor to me. But it's not bad. It's just light. Light. Right, y'all. That's been a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Fridays Are For You. I got a killer brew I'm going to do for you tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. It's from Lagunitas. It's something I ain't never seen with them. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. I appreciate y'all. Cheers. It's light, smooth, and easy to drink. Just a little bit pricey.